Recording. Salute to the tribe, y'all. Listen, I got one here from these alpha women, man. This is another reason why guys do not like women that have masculine energy and carry themselves in a masculine way. This is always a probability. You guys smash that like button, subscribe. No further ado, let's get right into this.
This what toxic relationship is.
Your standards are just too high.
This what toxic relationships is. This what toxic relationship is. This I'm just doing my.
Okay, the reason why I want to react to this video is because as someone, me, who struggled with borderline personality disorder, BPD, I had really bad reactions to stuff. I was really young, immature, and relaxed my nervous system. But I used to struggle with putting my hands on my partner. Very wrong, not okay. Okay? Very wrong, not okay. Absolutely nothing about that is okay. Just because I'm a woman does not mean I should be putting my hands on any man. And I am blessed and thankful that I didn't get the 1-2s brought back on me. Okay? Why I was doing that, I've realized two things. So if you are a woman, you struggle putting your hands on your man. One, you're either doing it because your nervous system cannot discern, and if this person is just getting on your nerves or an actual threat. And because maybe you felt so small in other areas of your life, when you put your hands on your partner, you feel big. Now, another reason why I was doing it is because it gave me a sense of control and power. If I put my hands on you and I had that reaction towards you disrespecting me, then hopefully I instilled enough fear into you to where you wouldn't disrespect me again. So by instilling fear with my major big reactions and putting harm onto you and physical pain onto you, it'll put enough fear into you that you will not disrespect me or cross over my triggers again. I had to learn that one, that's incredibly abusive and controlling, and three, that I have to learn how to regulate my own nervous system and the way I react. No matter how I feel, that's my responsibility on me. And you also could have gone to jail. If it was switched, that man would be in jail locked up.
This what toxic relationship.
I appreciate this young lady for having the courage enough to let us know that she had a problem back in her day, but now we're going to break it down.
This what toxic relationship is. This I'm just doing my.
Okay, the reason why I want to react to this video is because as someone, me, who struggled with borderline personality disorder, BPD, I had really bad reactions to stuff. I was really young, immature, and relaxed my nervous system. But I used to struggle with putting my hands on my partner. Very wrong, not okay. Okay? Very wrong, not okay. Absolutely nothing about that is okay. Just because I'm a woman does not mean I should be putting my hands on any man. And I am blessed and thankful that I didn't get the 1-2s brought back on me. Okay?
Yeah, and again, and I'm not in no kind of way condoning violence. I've never had to put my hands on a woman. Woman has never tried me like that. Just I don't move like that. I don't give it women that I think that would try me like that. I know they can tell a woman that has erratic energy, even if she talks calm like this. There's always signs, and some guys just think they can deal with it. Not a good idea, okay? Because when you're allowing her to beat on you, you're enabling her. You're letting her think that she has the ability to actually beat up a man that's taking her serious. And this is putting her in the wrong frame of mind. I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of females out here that have the same energy to where they want to do this to a man because, again, they feel small. They feel weak. They look at their femininity as weak. So they want to try to assert their dominance on a man physically. This woman is insane. You have to know insanity. You know what I'm saying? When you hear it, it'd be like a man talking about he can give birth better than a woman. You have to know insanity when you hear it. A woman should never think that she has a physical capacity, nor should she want to beat or subdue a man. To think that way is erratic and outside of rational frame of mind. I'm telling you, man, when these women are like this, and congratulations for her for overcoming it. I don't know. I've always heard women said, at least, that once an abuser, always one, but I'm always in the mindset that everyone can change. It's just in my mind, when a woman has told herself that she is capable of hurting a man physically, that she's a danger to herself and everyone around her, I would just get away from that person. Okay.
Why I was doing that, I've realized two things. So if you are a woman, you struggle putting your hands on your man. One, you're either doing it because your nervous system cannot discern if this person is just getting on your nerves or an actual threat.
Okay, I think that's BS. And again, women always come up with different ways to frame things and not trigger other women to try to get the point across, which is what she's probably doing here. So I hear you, but you should not be in a relationship with a man that you can't tell whether he's just trying to mess with you, trigger you, or he's a threat. That's crazy. That is crazy. How could you even conflate the two? How could somebody that's teasing you or irritating or annoying, whatever she said, that don't imply physical anything? Him annoying her don't imply that he's physically doing anything, that he's putting her in danger. Annoying could be anything that a man is doing. Men can say certain things that annoy women, and sometimes you might want to pick with them after we see them getting annoyed. That don't mean you get to put your hands on somebody. That's irrational. And this kind of stuff, it's got a bunch of likes, man. These women are out here thinking that they can go toe to toe with the man, and then you're wondering why we're getting passports. I mean, come on, man. Like, ain't nobody trying to deal with that, with everything else we're dealing with in the world. We can't even. The laws are completely in your favor, and you know it. You're weaponizing everything. We can't do nothing. You do something, we go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Unless there's a bunch of cameras around or something, but even then you got to go to court, and ain't even that serious. To be around an unruly woman, y'all got to rethink this stuff, man. When y'all be with these women that you find attractive, for whatever reason, and deal with this BS.
And because maybe you felt so small in other areas of your life, when you put your hands on your partner, you feel big.
Now, I want you to understand something too. They're always talking about using a man in some kind of capacity to feel strong, feel empowered, or feel bigger. That this is like the mantra to all these women. Every time I turn around, this is what it always comes back to: using a man to make them feel physically tougher than they are, or mentally tougher, because they feel like they're the weaker vessel, and the only way to prove themselves is to go up against a man and win. What kind of group of people, why would you want to date these women? They're competing with you. They're trying to dominate you while simultaneously trying to date you. You can't do it. You can't do it. Now, this woman's married or whatever, but she still got the same frame of mind as a lot of these women out here.
Another reason why I was doing it is because it gave me a sense of control and power. If I put my hands on you and I had that reaction towards you disrespecting me, then hopefully I instilled enough fear into you to where you wouldn't disrespect.
Listen to this. I'm hoping I can instill fear in you. Instill fear from a woman. See, this is why the court systems are set up this way. This is why the laws are set up this way, right? To allow for this group of people to feel strong by putting you down, by oppressing you, by always having, by checking you, by humbling you, and it's not healthy. It's not healthy to have groups of women like this that think it's their job. Why won't they just leave us alone? Why do you think this is okay instead of just leaving men alone? Now, this woman's married or whatever, but I'm talking about the women that think this way. Why not just leave us alone? Like, why get with the man just so you can try to dominate him? See, this is trauma from previous relationships, childhood traumas unhealed, all this stuff unhealed. So they got to get online and find a way to make themselves feel tough, feel stronger by competing with the same guys that they would want to date. And then this physical thing is obviously the extreme, but the thing that she's saying, like to feel strong, to feel powerful, to make sure that you knew not to try me again, to not even whatever she said, annoy her or test her. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. This is not the kind of stuff that you should be having to think about when you're thinking about dating. You guys got to get your passport so you can get some peace of mind. and you're not out here like dealing with this kind of stuff thinking that this is natural and normal. It's not. And you younger guys don't know any better because you grew up with these females. This is not normal. This is why y'all sometimes go to the older women, because you know that something ain't right. So again, you know, you guys be really careful out there. You know, these women are all over the place. They have to feel strong by dominating a man. It's very crazy. It's crazy, man. A lot of these guys don't even be taking them serious like that and don't really be getting real physical like they would with another guy. But that a woman will take that as empowerment, like think that she really did something. You know what I mean? So again, just be careful. You guys smash that like button, go ahead and subscribe. You know, join the tribe. What are you waiting for? Drop a comment. It's greatly appreciated. Salute. That's what's happening. Love and light, man. I'm your brother. I'm out. Be careful out there, y'all.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.
Made in America.